checking out Abe real quick. Just meditating on him real quick. I'm setting my attention. I'm just seeing over things in the dark, trying to bring about to the marvelous light as far as anything that Abe could be going through it in the present. What is he presently dealing with? What's going on with him mentally, emotionally? And if he is presently in a relationship, how is it affecting him in the present? I'm pretty much just gonna let the spirit lead, family. Just this right here, is just an update, okay? An update reading on him. I will check back again for anyone who's interested. 3 months from now, okay? I like to pace my readings because they have a timeline to them, and I like for things to play out. So what's presently going on with a what is A presently dealing with? Is he hiding anything? What is A presently dealing with? Keeping those things in the dark, bringing out to the marvelous light in the present. What's going on with Abe? What's going on with the artist known as the Weeknd? Please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. Sharing is caring. I mean, if you have a maybe you have a request, anybody would like for me to do a reading, please put it down there in the comment section. What's presently going on with Abe? What is presently going on with Abe? Seeking divine clarity, as well as confirmation. What's presently going on with Abe? Presently going on with Abe. Presently going on with Abe. Presently going on with Abe. What's presently going on with Abe? Presently going on with Abe. Presently going on with Abe. What's presently going on with Abe. What's presently going on with Abe. person on the heat. Are we complete? Are we complete? All right, family, we are complete with this reading. All right, family. I'm getting ready to get started with this reading. Before I do, let me put something out there real quick. Now, I had did a reading on Abe. I had a relationship reading on Abe and Bella, his ex, as well as Abe and Selena, his ex. And even though this is not a relationship reading, this is strictly on Abe, but other things can come out of this reading because you have to realize I was seeing those things in the dark, trying to bring him out to the marvelous light, especially if there's anything going on with him that's affecting him emotionally, okay? And relationship issues can come out of this reading. Let me just say that. Now, I don't know in the present if he actually talking to anybody right now. If that's the case, it will come out. Let me just say that. If they feel it, I mean, just being led by the spirit, if that's a factor that seems to play a big part in this reading. But let me just say this real quick. I just want to bring this to many of your attention who did not check out the two videos I did on Abe with Bella. The relationship he had with Bella, let me just say this. It was very toxic and they were not good for each other. Um, and the relationship he had with Selena, I truly believe that they're not right for each other either. I do sense them being good friends. They're good for each other as far as emotional crutch because they both work like an emotional crutch for each other because they both have been through some painful breakups. Okay, so they pretty much supporting each other from that perspective, and I truly believe that's how they bonded from that perspective. But as far as those two, hooking up and as far as me being led by the spirit, me sensing that he's the one for Selena, I don't sense that either. But time will tell as far as that's a choice that she decided to make as far as hooking back up with him. I don't know if they're together or not, but I just sense that they just better off as friends. Abe has an interesting personality. He carried himself to me as being a distorted masculine, okay? But anyway, people can change. I guess it depends on who you get with, okay? A lot of times people can bring the worst out of you or the best. So that being said, let's get with this reading. Um, this message is not in divine order. These are random messages. Take that what you feel resonate, family. A lot of these messages are pretty much going to play out. A lot of it's playing out now, and a lot of them will be playing out, give or take, within 3 weeks, within 3 months, okay, or before 3 months. Let me just say that. So feel free to check out the past two videos I've done with Abe and see if you can resonate with those relationship readings. Okay, because a lot of things has happened. All right, since 3 months, and you get an idea how my readings are. All right, you get an idea how my readings are. Okay. All right, let's get with this. Let's get with this. And please know, like I said, this is not in order. They are random messages. Okay. The first card is upside down. Remember, I was seeing those things in the dark, trying to bring back the marvelous light. What's presently going on with Abe? Okay. What is he dealing with? What is he dealing with mentally, emotionally? Okay. It's upside down. It is passion initiated. This is somebody who's feeling real good from the inside out. Okay. They are feeling real good. Sort of like how people feels when they are in love, okay? They just feel good. Everything. Life is magical. Um, this card also represents new beginnings, creative ideas, okay? It's upside down. So something is going on with Abe, something's going on with the Weeknd to where he's not feeling so good, okay? Something going on with him that's bothering him to where it's affecting him as far as his him feeling creative, okay? Him feeling um passionate. Let me just say that. Okay? It's sort of like that inner spark within him has fizzled, okay? It has died down. So something is going on with his brother that he's dealing with. Let's keep going. Right here is spiritual union. Now, let me say this real quick. I don't know who Abe is presently talking to. It could be an ex or just anyone in his life that he has a connection with. It's a spiritual union. Okay. These are two people who have a bond. Also, when I see this card, a lot of times, it's speaks from a perspective of someone in your past. Okay. Someone from your past has surfaced. Okay. So me looking at this right here, it could be an ex. Okay. It could be an ex that he has the spiritual union with, right? Somebody that he's real close to and they have a bond. So this is pretty much playing out in the present as well, okay? Somebody in his life, all right, that he's presently still connected with. They have a spiritual, they have a bond. Right here is upside down. Upward, this is prosperity begin. This is someone who has planted a seed, okay, and they're waiting for the harvest, okay? And actually the harvest has already sprung, okay? They planted the seed and now they're operating in the harvest of that seed which they have planted. Their hard work, you name it, okay? Or it could be a relationship. If they planted a seed in a relationship and it's flourishing. Okay, it's how you look at it. Right here, this card is upside down. Whatever it was that he had started off in, okay, it could, have a lot to do with his business, his music industry, or it could be personal, maybe a relationship. But something is going on to where that which he had planted, okay, he's not seeing the fruit of it yet. Okay. If it's a person, he's being, sowing time, okay, trying to put the work in. Whatever it is that he was trying to plant, okay, like I said, whether it's personal or business, for some reason, he's still waiting. He's still waiting, okay, because the prosperity hasn't begun yet. Right here, it's starting to flourish, okay? The fruit of his labor is starting to flourish. Right here, it hasn't started yet. Whatever this is, okay? It could be many factors. It's something he's waiting on. Could be a project or something personal. The next card is upside down. This is the throat chakra. This card represents I speak, okay? Somebody who's speaking up. They're speaking up about something. Could be something that's bothering them, or could be business. It could be personal or business. They're speaking up. They're letting their voice be heard. Right here, they're holding back, you know, whatever that he should be speaking up about. He chooses to be silent. He chooses not to speak up on the matter for whatever reason. Could be, communication. He's not reaching out to somebody. He's not talking to them. He chooses to stay silent. Okay, you have to look at it from all angles. This is upside down. Okay, Upward, this is love begins. This is love begins. Right here is the opposite of love begins. You can look at it from two ways. Love has ended or it hasn't started yet. Okay? It has ended or it hasn't even started yet. Now keep that in mind. Okay? Keep that in mind. It has ended or it hasn't started yet. One or the other, but it definitely has not begun. Okay? And you can have friendship with a person. You can love a person, but it's a difference loving them and being in love with them. We know this. It's a difference. This card is upside down. Upwards, this is wisdom. This is somebody who's operating in wisdom. As it represents family. Okay, it represents family as well, the foundation of a family. But it represents wisdom. Upside down is the opposite of wisdom. Go ahead and say it, family. Fool. Fool. I say it. Being a fool. Okay? For whatever reason. Being a fool. That's the opposite of wisdom. Right here. Now, please know it's timelines within this reading. A lot of things are going on in the now, okay, and a lot of things haven't happened yet. That's why I said give my readings a good within 3 days, 3 weeks, or within 3 months, or I say before 3 months. 2 months you lead it up to 3 months. But a lot of this stuff right here should play out within at least before 2 months. Let me just say that, okay. Right here is upside down. Upward it is emotional loss. This is somebody who's hurt and they're dealing with an emotional loss, whether it's death, okay, whether it's emotional loss of death or emotional loss of a relationship. This is upside down. So let me say this: if he was dealing with it, if he was dealing with a emotional loss, he's getting over it. He is getting over it. Let me just say that. Whatever this is, he's getting over this so-called emotional loss. Okay? Some people can just snap out of it real quick. They can bounce back and they back to the old ways again. And some people, this just lingers. This just lingers for some people. They don't know how to come out of it. Okay? But in the present, he's not operating in emotional loss. This is not the factor that's bothering him. The next card is financial and material changes. This card also represents change, challenge, and losses. You hear that? Change, challenges, and losses. Financial and material changes. So something's going on with him. There's a shakeup. There's a shakeup. Something's going on with him. Okay? If it's not due to his, resources, his money, okay? If it's not due to business, it could be personal. Maybe a breakup. Okay. Maybe him and somebody decide to just, you know, take a break, one or the other. But this is dealing with financial and material changes as well as the backup um, meaning to this change and challenges and losses. This card right here, remember that? Emotional loss. Remember that? But this is somebody who's coming out of it, though. If they was dealing with it, they're starting to come out of it. This is a disturbance. I'm sorry, disruption card. This is a disruption card. I'm going to read upon this card. I feel the need to. It has additional meaning. So I'm gonna come back to this card, all right? But it's pretty much something that you're doing to where you are disrupting your foundation. It could be material, your foundation as far as home, money, or relationships. Okay. But I'm gonna read up on this card. So maybe you can receive clarity. I want many of you to receive clarity. This is someone right here is seeing the truth of the matter. They're seeing the truth of the matter. Okay. This card also represents clarity, revelation. Okay. He's seeing, he has clarity and he is seeing the truth of a matter. Whatever that is, he knows about it, but he's owning it. He's seeing the truth for what it is. Okay. Could be relationship wise, but whatever it is, he knows, and he's not trying to, you know, um, act like if there's no problem, or trying to put a band-aid on something. He's actually trying to walk in clarity and just face whatever this is head on. He's seen the truth of the matter. Okay. It's like he came into some type of revelation of something. Okay. Or about somebody, one or the other. This card is upside down. This says triumph and success. If he was definitely trying to do something, whatever that is, business wise or relationship wise, trying to fight the good fight, trying to tackle some project, whatever the case may be, it won't be in his favor. Okay. This says triumph and success. Okay. Whatever it is that he's trying to tackle on, all right? Like I said, whether it's business or personal, he's not going to be successful at it. Okay. And that's probably why we're seeing this card right here. He's seeing the truth of the matter. Okay. He's seeing the truth of the matter or whatever that is. I feel like it's personal, family. I feel like it's personal. Maybe he's talking to somebody that he realized they're not fully there. They care about him, but, he realized maybe they're not ready to take the next step. I'm just throwing some scenarios out there, but this is him having resonance, okay, clarity about something, the truth. Right here, this is him, whatever that is, he's not going to be successful, okay? It's not going to be in his favor, all right? Right here, yeah. Thank you. This is confirmation. This is the destiny card. This is someone that's in a point of their life where they're operating in good luck, good fortune, okay? Whatever this is, okay? Whether it be, I'm just gonna throw it out there, personal, relationship, whatever, or whatever it is that he's trying to do, he's not gonna have good luck in the area, okay? Whatever it is that he's trying to do, the universe is not trying to grant him that at this time, okay? I don't know if it's another project that he wants to tackle on, or it could be relationship wise that he wants things to move forward. Whatever it is, it's not going to be in his favor. Okay, the universe is not trying to grant him that at this time. Okay, right here, the waiting game. See how these messages, it's like you're receiving clarity after clarity. Whatever it is that he's waiting on, he's waiting. Okay, he's in a phase of being patient and waiting. This is the waiting game. Okay, what he's waiting on, I don't know, family. I haven't meditated on him like that, but it's either business or it's personal. Okay, this says the waiting game. The waiting game. Had it been this way, it would be time is up. Okay, time is up, but something going on. Okay, and he's in a phase of waiting. It could be career. It could be, due to his career. I think did he just drop like a new album or something? I'm not sure. I don't have, um, Twitter and all that, Facebook and all that. So I don't know what's going on with these celebrities. I'm just pretty much just led by the spirit. But something is going on. where he's operating in the waiting phase. Right here is rest and rejuvenate. Whatever's going on with him, I'm sure was bothering him. I'm sure he was stressed out. Okay, I'm not gonna go there and say he was depressed. Okay, but whatever that was bothering him, he's pretty much here. Rest and rejuvenate. He's trying to rejuvenate. Okay, obviously he must do a lot of praying and meditation. Okay, he's pretty much trying to get his juice back. All right, his strength back. Cause I'm sure he's been pulled from left and right, from all directions. There's always people tugging at him, especially the fact that he's, in the music industry. Okay, I'm pretty sure, he's been pulled from all kind of angles. All right, tugging at his energy. Right here, he's in a phase of rest and rejuvenate. So he probably spent a long time trying to get his mind right. Okay, trying to get balance and focus. Right here, this is upside down. Upward, this is the sacrifice card. I'm going to read up on this card because it has additional meaning, and I want you to receive clarity. I want you to receive clarity. But it was upside down, so that's why I'm going to read the additional meaning to this card. And we all know what sacrifice is, okay? He's in the music industry, so you can look at it from the perspective of when it comes to his personal life. I'm sure that he sacrificed the relationships a lot because he's busy, and you have to really make time for your significant other, whoever that you're involved with. So he could be pretty much sacrificing the relationship to where he's putting his first love first, and that's his music. That's his as far as putting his music, shall I say, first. All right, and that could be taking up a lot of his time. But I'm just throwing some scenarios out there. I'm going to read up on this card so many of you can receive clarity about this. This right here is upside down, upward. Had it been upward, it represents firm foundation. Okay. And when I look at it from an upward perspective, I look at it from a perspective of someone who has a strong foundation at home with family. He has family that loves him, supports him. All right, there's harmony within his family unit. Okay, he has the love and support there, as well as he has security, financial security. Something's going on. Okay, something is going on to where, according to the spirit, the foundation is kind of weak. Okay, it's kind of weak somewhere within one of those areas I spoke about. Okay, it could be in his family. Maybe it's like a harmony in his family. You know, um, Financially, his money could be funny. You know, Something is going on with him to where his foundation is not as solid as it. I'm gonna say as it once was. I say it like that. Something's going on with him because this card is upside down. Okay, that's affecting his foundation. And we saw the disruption card right here. See that? This represents a strong foundation as well, but this was upside down. It was upside down. So his foundation is kind of shaky in the present. This is upside down. Upward, this is emotional withdrawal. This card also represents moving away from hurt. Okay? Moving away from hurt and pain. If he was like this, if he was like this, okay, acting very standoffish, operating as emotional withdrawal, he presently isn't. Okay, he's coming out of this. Okay, and this could be due to maybe things not going right, in his life. Maybe in his business, maybe business wise, personal wise, you name it. We never know what's affecting people, at home behind closed doors. But something was bothering him, but he's starting to come out of it. He's starting to come out of it as far as isolating himself. That's the point I'm trying to make. Now remember, none of these messages are in order. Keep that in mind. Right here, just say fulfillment of wishes. What I'm sensing with this card right here is pretty much, you know, as far as him making it in the music industry. All right, his wishes were fulfilled. Okay, he got that contract. All right, and he ended up getting the fame that he wanted. So fulfillment of wishes. So his wishes were fulfilled. All right. This right here is the solar plexus chakra. This represents I can. He's saying I can. Okay. So the fact I'm seeing this card, he's not operating in the present as someone that's depressed. Okay. I'm not sensing that. And if he was, he's coming out of it. He's saying I can. I can. All right. I can do it. I can make it. Whatever it is that he's trying to achieve, he's saying I can. Okay. I can do this. Wow. This card right here is the heart chakra. This represents I love. Who is he talking about, family? Who do Abe love? Who do the Weeknd love? This says I love. You love who, Abe? Are you talking about just the music industry? Your work, your family? Are you talking about this person right here? Could it be that he's finally coming to the truth? Okay. Could it be that he's receiving clarity that, wow, I love her? Could it be I love coming to the truth of his feelings? He's saying it to himself. This says, this speaks from the perspective of somebody speaking out and speaking up, but he's not saying anything. He's not saying anything. And if this is how he's feeling about a significant somebody, he's not speaking up. He's not telling them. He's not telling them. He's keeping it to himself. Just saying. It represents I love. The next card is upside down. Upward, this is material harvest. As I stated with this card, remember this one? Prosperity begins. Remember this one? This is confirmation. Material harvest. Um, I don't know how the Weeknd money is. I don't know how his money is. I don't know how much he's worth. Um, and just because people got money, a lot of people sometimes make bad investments too. You can make the money, but it's how you spend your money. As well as making the kind of investment to where your money will last. So I don't know what's going on with him financially, but this says material harvest. As I stated, this is someone who put the work in and they are reaping the benefits of that which they have put in. Okay, this is upside down. In the present. I saying things can't change now, but in the present, his money kind of funny. His money is kind of funny, and yeah, that can bother you. That can bother you. That can bother you. But according to the spirit, his money kind of funny. It's kind of funny, and I'm going to leave that there. All right. The money's kind of funny. Maybe the fact that he worked so hard and, he put so much of himself, into his music, into his craft. Maybe he feel like he should be reaping more than what he's getting. I'm not really sure what's going on with him, but I'm led by the spirit. I'm interpreting the cards. His money is funny. That's all I'm going to say in the present. But we know things can change. According to the spirit, this is material harvest. This is somebody who really reaping abundantly. Okay, something is going on with his money. I don't know if he gambles or I haven't seen a temptation card popped up, but maybe he's not investing his money wisely. I don't know, but his money is kind of funny. Something is going on there. All right. Remember this card right here about the weak foundation? His foundation is kind of weak. It's kind of weak. All right, it's kind of weak. This right here is the crown chakra, and this represents I know. So this also speaks from clarity. He's saying, I know. He knows. You know what, Abe? You know what? He is somebody that's operating in awareness of his current situation. He knows. It could be personal about something that he knows, or it could be business wise, something maybe that's pertaining to his music career, But he's saying here, I know. The next card right here, he's operating in awareness. Same thing, awareness, clarity. The truth card, okay? The truth card, clarity. He's saying, I know, awareness. So he's aware of the situation. He is aware of the situation, whatever that is. Like I said, it's either business or it's personal. That's all I'm going to say. Right here is the transformation card. It's upside down. It is upside down. This card also represents um this card also represents family ending. Okay, it represents ending as well. All right, changes and ending as well as renewal. I'm going to read up on this card so many of you can receive clarity, but it was upside down. By being transformation, that's speaking from the perspective of renewal, okay, as well as it represents death, okay, maybe death or the end of a phase or cycle in somebody's life, okay. It's upside down. So this could be also representing, somebody that's stagnant, because when you are in transformation, you're moving, you're constantly moving, you're going from one phase to the next. I'm looking at it from upside down. You're stagnant. You're not moving forward. All right, you're not moving forward. It also represents growth as well. Transformation. It can represent growth as well. But it's upside down. So anyway, I feel the need to read up on the sacrifice card, the transformation card, and the disruption card. I want many of you to receive clarity, okay, family? All right, this is the disruption card. It was upside down, but it has additional meaning when you have ears to hear. A sudden, usually unforeseen disruption or major change is happening or is about to take place, even if it appears to be a negative experience. It can lead to enlightenment or a total shift in your lifestyle. In addition, tarot meaning this card represents the falling tower. You hear that? The falling tower that eventually crumbles due to its what? Weak foundation. Where is that card at? Don't tell me the spirit don't realm don't know everything. This is a firm foundation. This is a weak foundation. It's confirmation of what I just said. The falling tower that eventually crumbles due to its weak foundation. Whichever part of your life you focus on, this is an opportunity to rebuild with a solid positive structure to make you or the situation even stronger. There are times when the most difficult situation arises in your life. If you choose to, they can act as a catalyst to heal other areas. They're beneficial because they're truly your greatest teacher. Learn from the past. You hear that, family? Learn from the past mistake. Accept them and integrate them into your life as stepping stones. Remember the truth card? Remember that? The awareness card, the card that says, I know. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. This disruption card I'm gonna turn it upside down. This disruption card is a reminder that the negative thinking, limited belief, ignoring problematic situations, and risky or careless lifestyles must be addressed so that positive change can take place. Life has a habit of moving you forward, whether you are ready or not. Transformation, body, mind, and soul can happen. Can happen if you view this dramatic time or change as an opportunity for what? Growth. In the future, you may look back and be thankful for this opportunity. So, by this being upside down, he needs to address a situation that can become problematic, okay? Or blow up in his face. Something going on with him. He might have some kind of addiction. I didn't see that card pop up, but it's something going on. Why his money funny? Why is money funny? Y'all might say, well, Corinne, he got money. You can have money, but you can still, we don't know how he spend his money. We don't know how he spending his money now. And then if it's not that, it's something going on to where he can really mess his foundation up, especially if it's due to an addiction. Okay, and I'm not saying he's addicted to drugs and alcohol. I ain't saying that, but something is going on with him due to having a risky lifestyle. It's something going on with him. All right, that can really affect him big time and disrupt his foundation to where it goes from being a strong foundation to a weak foundation. That's all I'm saying. The next card is sacrifice. This card was upside down. Powerful achievements are usually born as a result of great sacrifice. The card represents self sacrifice in a time when you should look around your life to see what needs to be released. You hear that? By surrendering and letting go, there will be more room to receive. The reward for this are transformation, wisdom, gratitude, and enlightenment. Okay, remember the transformation card? The reward for when he start releasing those things that are not for his highest good, but his card is upside down. In the present, he's not doing that. He's still not doing that. Okay? This is someone who's not operating in transformation, growth. Okay, he's still stuck. He's still stuck for some reason. This card signifies that there's a situation happening or about to occur in your life and you can't control the outcome. This would be a good moment to pause, rest, have patience, reflect, and meditate. It would be wise to stand back so you can learn to look at events with a more understanding, intuitive eye. Try to view people, issues, or problems from a different perspective. If you can achieve this, it will have a profound effect on your soul and your life. The solution you seek may be slow in coming. You hear that, family? The solution you seek may be slow in coming, for it could be necessary to live until the answers. Accept the things that you can't control. Heal and leave what? Heal and leave the past behind. Move forward towards your future and watch for new doors to open and paths that are being shown to you. Now, let me see something. I'm seeing this, and I told you when I see this right here, it can represent somebody that's in your life that's creeping back in from your past. I told you that. And then you remember seeing this right here, the waiting game. You see that? Go back and listen to this reading again. It all start making sense to you. Okay, it all start making sense to you. But anyway, this card pretty much represents the hangman, okay, family? It's pretty much something that you're doing. You're pretty much sabotaging yourself. You're pretty much sabotaging yourself. And from what I'm seeing, he needs to let the past go. Okay? He needs to let the past go. He's holding on to someone from his past, okay, that's affecting him greatly. According to the spirit, if he let those things go that are not for his highest good, even people from his past, and move forward, he will open himself up to new opportunities as well as new people that are good for him, that are for his highest good. And sometimes we can sabotage ourselves because we hold on to those people that are not for our highest good to be with. Okay, and I'm not saying it's Bella. Okay, whoever it is, he needs to move forward. That's all I'm saying, family. That's all I'm saying. Cause something is going on with this brother. Okay, he gonna start sabotaging himself. All right, if he don't get a grip, if he don't get a grip, he gonna sabotage himself. That's all I'm saying. All right, family. The last card is upside down. A time of ending is close at hand. Don't resist the abrupt changes that are suddenly happening in your life. And it could be pertaining to relationship, family. If he's seeing somebody behind the scenes, maybe they're getting ready to break up. Okay? A time of ending is close at hand. Don't resist the abrupt changes that are suddenly happening in your life. These could be taking place in your personal life, relationship, business, or career. You have the strength as the transformation card asks you to have courage and to know that renewal follows what? Every conclusion. This card comes forth to remind you that the death of an old way of thinking and believing must occur before you can move forward on your new path. Transformation is all about the ebbs and flow of life. Nothing in this life remains motionless. Everything is on its way to somewhere except the change, and opportunities will come to expand you in more ways than you could have ever imagined. You can't live in the past. You hear that, family? This man, the weekend, his head is constantly in the past. All right, he's holding on tight to someone, to something that's keeping him stagnant. Okay, you can't live in the past. It's time to move on in order to take the next positive step. You should look closely at your own life and ask yourself, are there loose ends that needs to be tied up? Are there people in my life whom I need to express myself to? Are there people in my life that I need to express myself to? He's not speaking. Remember, he's not speaking up. There's people in his life that he needs to express himself to, but he's not saying anything. He's not saying a thing. What need to be completed so I can have a fresh start? When you do so, you will have a strong and more reinforced foundation to carry you through the new beginnings that awaits you. This card also represents death. It doesn't have to be a physical death, family. It can just be a death of a relationship or of a situation, okay? Or a significant life change, okay? Or a death of I say like that, of a situation or a life change event, okay? Or old way of thinking, or old way of how you used to move. You're trying to move differently, all right? One or the other. But right here, he's stuck. He's stuck. Okay, he's stuck like Chuck. He's stuck like Chuck. And that's why he's sitting here waiting. I don't know. I don't know if he's backed out from somebody and he's waiting, maybe to see if things going to work out, because like I said, if it's not personal, it's business. Okay. Maybe he's saying, I can make it work, you know. Maybe he's saying I can make it work. Because he's definitely saying I love. Whoever this is, he's saying I love. All right? He's saying I love. And guess what? And it's somebody from his past. It's nobody new. It's somebody from his past. Now, y'all might say, well, maybe it's Selena. Yeah, maybe it's Bella. Now, who was he with before Bella? I'm just saying. It's somebody. It's somebody he has a connection with. That's all I'm saying. That only the weekend knows. It's somebody. So anyway, I thank you all for watching. Much love to you. These are my findings of what's presently going on with the artist known as The Weeknd. Abe, okay? Abe is going through some things, all right? His foundation is a little shaky. He's also, I need to get a grip because he's starting to shaking his foundation, okay? And he's also going to sacrifice whatever it is that's going on with him. He's going to definitely cause a disruption in his life that's not for his highest good. So he definitely need to get a grip. And I do see him working on that because I saw this card right here. He's reflecting. Okay, this ain't rest and rejuvenate. He's reflecting, so that's a good thing. Okay, obviously he's emotionally drained for whatever reason. But he knows what the situation is. Okay, so he wants him to know, but it's another thing to do something about it. All right, he's resonating with clarity and truth. You need to do something about it. And also, Abe, if you're watching, I doubt it. Speak up, brother. Speak up. Speak up. Whoever it is, if you love her, okay, speak up. You know, my motto is, you know how ladies, you can meet somebody and they can say I love you, but they don't show it. Okay, then you can meet somebody that don't say I love you, but they do show it. Okay, whatever the case may be with Abe, he's not speaking up. He's not expressing his feelings or whatever. He's not speaking up. Okay, whatever's going on with him, he's keeping it to himself. But he says I love. Okay, he say I love. So anyway, thank you for watching. Much love to you all. If you have any requests, put them down there in the bottom. And I'll talk to you later. Much love to you. Be safe. And bye for now. Bye for now.